What's going on, guys? Welcome to the state of VR. So a few weeks ago, there were a lot of people, and by people, I mean journalists, media coverage, all talking about and experiencing for themselves Facebook's VR productivity application that uses the pretty much exact same type of avatars we've seen in Facebook Horizon. When I see what this app can do and all of the features put into making what I'd imagine the office space of the future would look like, I can definitely see this as being a huge asset for those people who do work in an office setting. But what about the rest of us? In this episode of Working in VR, I'm going to talk about what the state of working in virtual reality looks like right now, what are some ways that it has already impacted life for the average person, and why I think VR is not just the future of doing all this productivity type stuff, but that I think it literally has the chance of being the future of all work. I never intended talking about working in VR to be an actual series for the channel, but these videos always seem to do pretty well, and I figured, what the hell, let's roll with it. Alright, let's get started. So first off, let's answer the question of what does the state of working in VR look like for the average consumer right now? Well, currently doing any sort of work in VR starts with choosing whether you want to use a mobile or PC-based headset. Each of them have their pros and cons, but typically you're going to be looking at either getting a Quest 2 or any PC-based headset, given the resolution is decent enough to read text on a screen. Getting a PC VR headset is something you can do to avoid the whole Facebook thing, but you will not be getting the best software overall by a long shot. The reality is that right now, it's pretty difficult to ask developers to focus on anything other than the mobile market. And when I say the mobile market, I'm really only pointing to one place, and that's the Quest Store. Unless Pico decides to start selling their own headset in other countries, we're gonna be stuck with good old Facebook for a while. Simply put, mobile VR is where the money is for VR right now. If you really do just want a PC VR headset and you're really comfortable with just only being able to type, the Steam VR overlay updates on PC can actually be good enough in my opinion. But for anything that requires a physical presence or collaboration with others, it really isn't all that close in terms of everything already available on the Quest Store. Next, so how has VR already impacted some people's daily lives? Well, one way it's done that is by allowing people to learn in a more hands-on way. People of all ages have been able to experience things in VR that they will probably never experience in their real lives, if ever. Kids have been able to learn through highly engaging experiences, and older people have actually become inspired to innovate and create their own experiences. Also, when it comes to training people for jobs, ranging from working at Walmart to working in more dangerous positions to include military operations, VR has shown a lot of promise and has made it that much easier and just a whole lot less stressful for people to train in general. Another avenue where VR has made an impact is in the field of engineering. Vehicle designers for both cars and helicopters have been able to iterate on working prototypes in a much faster way than they've ever been able to do before, because of the fact that they can now actually stand next to their creation, point out hard to notice mistakes, and then in turn be able to create and improve designs much faster. The process from concept to working machine has literally gone from taking years to months. Next up, I think VR, well, actually XR, has the ability to completely change the way people think about work forever. One clear example from what I've seen is from virtual reality experiences that require someone to be somewhat of a guide for a group of people that pay for a specific time slot to complete a certain story-based experience. Typically, these are people who have previously been impromptu actors or actresses, and this is enabling them to work and make money from the comfort of their own home. I can definitely see this as being much more of a common thing for VR applications in the future. Personally, I don't see myself as that much of an actor, but you might want to try it out for yourself. Another thing I believe is that before we see customer service and manual labor type positions completely automated out, there is a chance that through the use of a VR headset, we may see these types of positions not totally controlled by AI, but by people controlling robots with VR. Imagine robot police patrolling our neighborhoods, and that sounds eerily like a certain movie, am I right? Hear me out. Look at how the world is right now. It's constantly changing because of disease. And based on how people have already innovated to cope with being apart from other people, I really don't see this as being that much out of the realm of possibility. With Elon Musk now talking about creating humanoid robots, I feel like every day we are just inching closer and closer to an almost completely automated existence. It kind of makes sense that for some jobs that involve a degree of customer service, that it would be a good idea to have a human there, at least audibly and visually, and when the situation calls for that certain degree of human understanding. But who knows, one day we might just not be able to tell or discern from an AI and an actual human.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thank you to all my subs for still watching, even though I haven't been all that consistent. I appreciate the love and support. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Peace out, VR dudes and dudettes.